the most absurd propaganda of late. Forget about Dana Bash on CNN. Forget about this nonsense you're saying about J.D. Vance. This one, I hope you didn't just finish your breakfast. Your stomach is going to be upset when you hear this one. Opinion piece, Wall Street Journal. Doug Emhoff, this is Kamala Harris's husband, the second gentleman. Doug Emhoff, modern day sex symbol. Excuse me, sorry. I'll just try. Doug Emhoff, modern day. Can you even get that phrase out? Emhoff, this is the subheader. Emhoff is secure enough with his own masculinity to sometimes prioritize his wife's ambitions over his own. What a hunk. So says Catherine Rampel. I'll just read you one little paragraph here. No, this is no joke. This is the third sentence of the piece. Move over, Ryan Gosling. The modern female fantasy is embodied by the man who might soon become our first gentleman. Emhoff appears to be a genuine mensch with an impressive career. He's smitten with his wife and supports her ambitions, as is obvious from his convention speech and their sweet interactions on the campaign trail. But most important for this sexy sobriquet, Emhoff is secure enough with his own masculinity to sometimes prize his wife's ambitions over his own. What a hunk. Whatever his previous marital drama, so they had to acknowledge, even the Washington Post in this ridiculous puff piece had to acknowledge that Doug Emhoff was already married. Kamala is the second wife, and he, I'm not revealing private sins. This has all been widely reported. His marriage fell apart in part because he impregnated his babysitter while he was married, and was just apparently a lousy husband. But they write this off. It says whatever his previous marital drama, Emhoff is the working woman's ideal partner, and that line, I think, is the key to the whole piece. Because I don't want to just make fun of this ridiculous idea that, and I'm not making fun of Emhoff's looks or anything else, but nobody seriously considers this man a sex symbol. Okay, politicians in general are generally not sex symbols, and maybe Ronald Reagan was probably the last one. No. I don't think. Bill Clinton, I guess, maybe. Trump, okay, some, but many not quite. Certainly not Doug Emhoff. Whatever his previous marital drama, Emhoff is the working woman's ideal partner. This, I think, is probably true. He's obviously not a great husband, given what he did in his marriage. Not the ideal husband. I don't think anyone would seriously say that with a straight face. But it might well be the case that he is the ideal partner for women who prioritize their professional careers above all else. Yeah, you're not going to get Father Knows Best if you are Kamala Harris. That's probably true. If you have ordered your life like Kamala Harris and you've just put your political ambitions and your professional career above everything else. I'm not saying, you have a job or you care about your professional work, but I mean, that's it. You have presidential style professional ambitions. Yeah, you're not going to get Father Knows Best. Probably not. You're probably more likely to get a guy like this, who would not be most women's first choice for a husband, but hey, he'll at least, keep quiet and sit at home while you go out and do your job. That is probably relatively attractive to women who want to put career above everything else, but it's not attractive. And I think even those women would admit that. They'd still rather have Brad Pitt or Father Knows Best or Gary Cooper or something like that. But they'll have to settle for Doug Emhoff because Doug Emhoff is the kind of guy. The Doug Emhoff type, the modern day sex symbol. You're right, maybe he's modern day sex symbol. He's the kind of type that is probably the best thing you could settle for if you take modern sex politics seriously. But that's not attractive. I don't think most people want that. I don't think most women want that. I don't think most women want to put their career above everything else. I think actually you're seeing now, day after day, more and more women expressing regret, feeling that they've been duped by modern culture that told them Don't get married. Don't have kids. Just go work in the widget factory. All that matters is the widget factory. Men and women are exactly the same. Women should engage in casual sex in the same way that men do. Oh, you'll feel great about it. If you accidentally get pregnant, if you contract that awful sexually transmitted disease known as a beautiful human life, just go kill it through abortion. That'll make you happy. That'll make you fulfilled. And it's not. We had a woman call into the show last week who said, I ended up having an abortion, and I take responsibility for that choice, and this is how I was also led to make that choice, and it tortures me. It tortures me to this day. Yeah, right. Doug Emhoff might be the modern day sex symbol. That is not a praise of Doug Emhoff. That is a condemnation. That is an indictment of the modern day. Maybe we need to change the way that we think about these things. That was a great clip. Now hold up, ring the bell, subscribe to the Michael Knowles YouTube channel, and we will see you next time.